are in touch with an inmate. So a while back, Rena translated for him. That's what she does. She translates for people. And she was translating for this guy. And she came home one day and she's like, man, I don't know, there's something that I just have to pray for him. I just really need to pray for him. It's like, yeah, sure, go ahead. Well, I'll hook up with you and we'll pray. So we started to pray. This was when he was in Washoe County jail. So he was still going through the proceedings of being sentenced to be put into prison. So some time goes by, like months, and the sentencing came, and they decided to put him into prison. Now, this was going to be the last time that Rena was going to see him, because now he's getting locked away for the fullness of his sentence, which is a really long time. And she still had like compassion for him, like, well, hopefully that he would get deported. Well, that didn't happen. So, but she still had this yearning to pray for him. And then she's like, you know what? I'm gonna write him a letter, and gonna minister to him through the letter. So she sent it to him, and he was just totally floored that there was somebody here that would be willing to reach out to him, because this is a foreign land. He's from India. So he obviously doesn't know anybody out here, on his own, can't get in touch with his family. So he has nobody, no one. But here's this stranger who is reaching out to him and preaching Jesus and everything. Well, come to find out, he wrote back, and like I said, he was really moved and thankful, totally surprised that somebody was writing. His handwriting was a total mess. I mean, it was like, right, barely speaking English, so his writing English was not easy to interpret, so it took us a while to read it. And actually, he got born again over at Washoe County before he got moved over to the state prison, because somebody ministered to him. But during that time that he was there, she was praying for him the whole time, asking for signs. If you are the true God, Jesus, I need evidence, or I need encouragement, or I need help. These kind of prayers. He was praying for those. She was just being led by God to pray for him in her own way. And he said in his letters that these signs were happening. Every day there was something new that God was verifying that Jesus is the one to follow. And, basically putting all the puzzles together, it was because, wow, I had somebody actually praying for me, and all this help came and everything else. So then she's like, okay, here's the next phase of your Christian walk. Here, read this book and read these scriptures. And we sent him a Bible in his own language so that he could obviously read the Bible much easier. Well, then he writes back, I don't know, maybe a month or two later, and he was again like just falling in love with Jesus. And he said that, now he's Hindu, he was Hindu, and so his religious preference was many different gods. He said that now I'm reading the Bible and I'm seeing the real God. This is the God that I've been looking for. This is the God that my whole life I've been looking for this, and here it is right in front of me, and I can actually see God in his face through the Word. Nobody told him that Jesus is the Word, as far as we know, but here he was saying that this is God. It's like I'm looking at him. The Bible talks about how it's like looking in the mirror, man looking at his reflection. That's like the Word. You see yourself in the Word. Well, he was seeing God in the Word. And he talked about how he's being washed over with peace, total comfort inside prison. The Lord is just being there with him and being there for him. This man's life has completely changed, totally changed. And his handwriting has improved big time. It's like writing straight. You can actually make out what he's saying a lot easier. You don't have to struggle as much. So the life-changing power of the gospel, and that's our testimony. It actually reached somebody inside the prison. So we're pretty excited about that, because it actually impacted somebody who seemed unreachable.